started doing a little bit of research to find out what was out there, and we introduced the tap appliance. Um, I was fortunate in that got to spend a lot of time with Dr. Thornton, the inventor, and with the team down there at Airway Management. Um, so I learned a lot about not just about the device itself, but about sleep apnea. And I've got sort of an obsessive brain. So once I learn about anything or something about anything, I want to learn
Dog on a
everything.
bone.
Yeah. So I was gnawing at that bone and wanted to learn everything I could about sleep apnea, about about sleep in general, and threw myself into that. Eventually, decided that we need to introduce a second device. So we introduced the EMA, and I got to know Dr. Friends, the inventor of the EMA, really well. And just through that, really got introduced to a lot of the sort of the key opinion leaders, the some of the proverbial gurus in sleep medicine and dental sleep medicine in particular. Spent time in sleep labs, just learning everything I possibly could. Eventually, then started hosting a lot of CE courses, actually delivering some myself,
In St.
and
Louis, correct?
in St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, where I spent 4 decades. And I really came to understand through my time with those people that I mentioned, but also through just reading so much of the research, really came to understand how important sleep is as a pillar of health, and how pretty much everything that we do is impacted by sleep. And I remember in particular reading one study about how, well, it wasn't a study, but reading some factoids about how sleep deprivation, it was being compared to, drowsy driving was being compared to drunk driving. And as someone who in a past life, 19 years sober now, drove after drinking many times, that scared the heck out of me and really, kind of leveled up my passion for trying to help more dentists, help more people. Um, Eventually left the dental, or actually while at the dental lab, developed my own device that lab still manufactures and
I was going to
sells.
make sure you mentioned that.
Yeah, yeah. And went to work for a dental sleep software company, an EMR, helped grow that business pretty considerably. And during all of this, my other interests um, benefited my career. I like to read a lot. I've got a background in marketing and sales. So all of these things sort of coalesced um, in conjunction with, having the good fortune of making all these connections like yourself, where I was really able to, grow these businesses that helped dentists help more people. And I don't know, 6 years ago or so, I started Transform Dental Sleep. Um, we host an annual meeting uh, where we bring together the best and the brightest in dental sleep medicine to learn together and grow together. And I don't know.
Hang out.
Worked for some dental sleep magazines, started an online publication, wrote a book on dental sleep medicine called Transform
How
Dental
many of you
Sleep.
can say
So
that?
yeah,
Jason, you said, your interests are reading, but you are, and you still won't accept this from me, but you are my favorite author. And so writing must have been somewhere in your past too. Has it always been that way? Like high school?
yeah. I mean, I can tell you, freshman year of high school, I was in English class, and we read Lord of the Flies as a class, and my teacher, really taught us to read allegorically. What does this conch shell symbolize? And that opened my mind up to literature as art to reading and writing as an art form.
Sleep matters.